So welcome back, my dear learners. Now let's understand the basic rate of taxes applicable for different persons in income tax. We have discussed the definition of persons. Okay, we have understood the nature of income, but I haven't told you what or which all incomes are taxable in India. That I haven't told you. That we will discuss in the next chapter, chapter 2, scope of total income chapter. For the time being, if you are able to find out the total income, then what is the rate of taxes? That's what we are going to learn. Okay, so the rate of taxes, that's what we are going to learn, starting with rate applicable for an individual or HUF, that means Hindu Undivided Family, or association of persons, or body of individuals, or for AJP, artificial jurisdictional person. If you are an individual or HUF or AOP or BOI or an AJP, then the rate will be as follows. So starting with, where your total income does not exceed rupees 2,50,000. If your total income does not exceed 2,50,000, then you need not pay any taxes. The rate of taxes will be 0%. And if your total income is more than 2,50,000, but it does not exceed 5 lakhs, that means it is less than or equal to 5 lakhs, then the rate of tax, they are saying 5% of amount by which the total income exceeds 2,50,000. And again it says, where total income exceeds 5 lakh, but it does not exceed 10 lakh, then it says 12,500 plus 20% of amount by which the total income exceeds rupees 5 lakhs. And where your total income exceeds rupees 10 lakhs, then what is the rate of taxes? It is 1,12,500 plus 30% of amount by which the total income exceeds 10 lakh. Sir, we are not getting a clarity on this. What do you mean by this? Very simple, I'll give you an example. Say for example, my total income is 6 lakhs. Okay, how will we compute the basic rate of taxes if my total income is 6 lakhs? That's what we are gonna study right now. So, total income, I'm an individual and my total income is 6 lakhs. Now, as I've told you, up to 2.5 lakhs, 0% is the rate of taxes. I need not pay any taxes at all. From more than 2.5 to 5, that's what the second slab is. From 2.5 to 5, the rate of tax is at 5%. So from 2.5 to 5, what is my income? It will be 2,50,000, right? From 2,50,000 to 5 lakh, there is a income of 2,50,000 into 5%. And what is the amount coming? It is 12,500 will be the amount coming. Okay. Then what is the next slab? Next slab, as per the act, it is up to from 5 lakh to 10 lakh. That is the next slab, right? Where the total income exceeds 5 lakh, but it is less than or equal to 10 lakh. What happens then? So up to 5 to 10. So my total income is 6. So more than 5, I have only 1 lakh income. Right? My total income is 6 lakhs. So more than 5, I have only 1 lakh of income. That 1 lakh into what is the rate they are saying? 20%. And what is 20% on 1 lakh? It will be rupees 20,000. And the total tax payable will be 32,500 will be the basic tax payable. Are you with me? Have you got the point? So these are called as slab rates. For each slab, each rate. Up to 2,50,000. From 0 to 2,50,000, rate is 0. From 2,50,000 to 5 lakh, rate is 5% on the 2,50,000. That means that slab. From 5 lakh to 10 lakh, there is an amount of 5 lakhs. On that 5, 20%. It is like that. Again, I'll give you one more example to understand the concept in a better manner. So what if my total income is 12 lakhs? Say I'm an individual and my total income is rupees 12 lakhs. How will you compute my rate of taxes? Then as you know, up to 2.5 lakhs rate is 0. Then from 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs, there is 2,50,000 is the income into 5%. It's not 50, it is 5%. And the amount of tax coming will be 12,500. Then from 5 to 10 lakh, there is an income of 5 lakh rupees, right? From 5 to 10, my total income is 12. So I have more than 10, right? So on that 5 lakh, 20% is the rate of tax, that is 2 lakh will be 20% on 5 lakhs, right? So not 2 lakhs, it is 1 lakh. 1 lakh will be the figure. Then about 10, what is, how much of income I have about 10? It is 2 lakh. About 10, I have to apply 30% is the rate of taxes, and it will be 60,000 rupees. So the total basic tax payable will be 1 lakh plus 60 plus 12,500, that will be 1,72,500 will be the basic tax payable. Have you got this point? So this is the basic rate of tax, or we can say call it as a slab rate, which is applicable for individual, HUF, AOP, BOI or AJP. Hope it is clear. And as you know, up to 2,50,000 your rate of tax is 0%, right? For the first 2,50,000 you need not pay any amount of tax, right? So this is called as what? Basic exemption limit. Basic exemption limit. So I think I've referred that word basic exemption limit while discussing taxation under 115 BBE, that effective 78% rate of taxes. At that time I've told you no basic exemption, no allowances, no expenses, etc. And at that time I've told you I will explain this basic exemption later, at later part of this video. Okay, so what do you mean by basic exemption limit? Basic exemption limit means every individual or HUF or AOP or BOI or AJP can enjoy an exemption up to their income of rupees 2,50,000. They don't need to pay any taxes. Their rate will be 0%. And that is called as what? Basic exemption limit applicable for individual HUF, AOP, BOI or artificial jurisdictional person. Is it clear, guys? So this is said to be up to 2,50,000 is said to be the basic exemption limit for every person. So that's what the first table is all about, the basic rate of taxes. And then there are certain relaxations which is available or which can be made use by certain type of individuals. For senior citizens, being resident individuals of age 60 years or more but less than 80 years. So if you are a resident senior citizen, what do you mean by resident? That we will discuss when in the next chapter while we are discussing a residential status of individual. For the time being, resident means a person resident in India. That's it. Okay. So if you are a person in India, that means if you are a resident as well as a senior citizen. And who is a senior citizen? The person who has 60 years or more. But it should not be 80 years or more. So it should be between 60 but less than 80. If your age is 60 or more but it is less than 80, then you can be called as a senior citizen. If you are a senior citizen plus a resident, then the rate of taxes will be different. And this is only applicable for individual. Because for HUF, AOP, BOI, etc., you don't know whether that particular person is a senior citizen or not. This new table or this particular table is only applicable for an individual who is a senior citizen as well as a resident in India. Okay, so let's see. Where your total income does not exceed 3 lakh, your rate of taxes is 0%. So what they are saying, if you are a resident plus a senior citizen, then your basic exemption limit is up to 3 lakh instead of 2,50,000. That is the moral of the story. So they are saying if you are a senior citizen plus a resident in India, then the rate of taxes will be starts only at more than 3. Up to 3 is the basic exemption limit. Up to 3, no taxes. Then from 3 to 5 is the first slab. And what is the rate? 5%. Then from 5 to 10 is the second slab. The rate is at 20%. Then above 10, the rate is at 30%. And this is what the Act says. Again, I will give you one example to understand this particular concept. Say, for example, I'm a senior citizen aged 65 years and I'm a resident in India. And my total income is 12 lakhs. Compute my basic tax payable. You please compute the basic tax payable. Pause the video, try to compute the basic tax payable, and once you got the answer, compare it with the answer which is done by me. Okay. So anyways, we will compute it together. So up to 3 lakhs up to 3 lakhs, your rate of tax is at 0%, right? Then from 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs, that is, there is an amount of 2 lakh rupees. From 3 to 5, there is an amount of 2 into 5%. And it will be 10,000 rupees, right? Then from 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, that is a 5 lakh is the amount coming from 5 to 10, 20%. Then above 10 lakhs, how much of income I have? It is 2 lakhs. So my total income is 12. So above 10, I have 2 lakhs into 30%. That is 60,000. So the basic tax payable by me will be 1,70,000. Why? Because I'm a senior citizen plus a resident in India. So hope it is clear, right? So let's move forward. And what if I'm a person with age 80 years or more? And again, let me tell you one thing. What if I'm a non-resident? I didn't teach you how to determine residential status, how to determine whether you're a resident or non-resident. That we will cover in the next chapter, determination of residential status. For the time being, if you are a non-resident, okay, what if you are a non-resident? Then if you are a non-resident, your rate of taxes will be the normal up to 2,50,000, no tax, 2,50,000 to 5%, 5 to 10, 20%, 10 above 30%. It will be normal. This is the normal rate applicable for every individual HUF, AOP, BOI, AJP. And if you are a resident plus a senior citizen, then only your basic exemption limit starts at 3 lakhs. Got my point? Again, if you are a resident as well as a super senior citizen, and who is a super senior citizen? Super senior citizen means a person who is at the age of 80 years or more. So if you are a person who is aged at 80 years or more, then you are being treated as a super senior citizen. And if you are a super senior citizen plus a resident in India, then what is the rate of taxes applicable to you? Up to 5 lakhs rate of tax is 0%. That simply means a resident plus super senior citizen, then your basic exemption limit is up to rupees 5 lakh. Then till 5 lakh rupees, you don't have to pay any taxes. This is what the act says. Okay, so if you are a super senior citizen as well as you are a resident, then your basic exemption limit is at 5 lakhs. Then from 5 to 10 lakhs, your rate of tax will be 20%. Then 10 above, your rate of tax will be 30%. Again, let's solve a problem to understand this concept as well. Say I'm aged 84 and my total income is 12 lakhs and I'm a resident in India. You compute my basic tax payable. How will you compute my basic tax payable? It's simple. Up to 5 lakhs, rate 0%. Then from 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, there is a 5 lakh rupees. My rate of tax will be at 20%. That will be rupees 1 lakh. Then about 10 lakh, I have rupees 2 lakhs as income. On that, 30% is the rate of taxes and the figure will be 60,000. And the total amount will be 1,60,000 will be the total tax payable by me if I am a super senior citizen and a resident in India. This is what the act says. Hope it is clear. There is no point of any confusion at all. Okay, yeah, so that's all about the basic rate of taxes which is applicable for individual HUF, AOP, BOI, AJP, etc. Now the point is, there is a CBDT circular, that means a Central Board of Direct Taxes who is administering this collection of taxes and assessment of taxes has issued a circular or a clarificatory note stating that what they are saying. So as per CBDT circular, an individual whose 60th or 80th birthday is on 1st April of assessment year would be treated as having attained the age of 60 years or 80 years in the previous year itself. Say for example, I am in previous year 2019-20. Okay, my 60th birthday is on 1st April 2020. Say my 60th birthday is on 1st April 2020. So as you know, in the previous year 1920, say I have earned an income of 2 lakhs. Okay, And in the first day of assessment year, that means 2020-21 is my assessment year. Okay, on the first day of assessment year is my birthday, my 60th birthday. So what is the point? In the previous year, whether I have achieved 60. In the first day of assessment year only, I am entering the age of 60, right? But the CBDT circular says, if you are a person who enjoys your 60th birthday on first day of assessment year, then what you can take? While computing your income earned on the previous year, you can take the benefit of up to 3 lakh rupees as your basic exemption limit, because at the midnight of 31st March 2020, you have achieved the age of 60. That's what the Act says. And hence, for computing your total income of rupees 12 lakh, you can take the basic exemption limit up to 3 lakh, which is applicable for a senior citizen. Again, if you are enjoying your 80th birthday, instead of 60th birthday, if you are enjoying your 80th birthday on the 1st April 2020, then what will happen? Your basic exemption limit will be further increased to 5 lakh rupees. That's what the Act says, because on 31st March 2020, that particular person have been achieved 80 years of age. That's what the Act says. So that's what they are saying. As per CBDT circular, an individual whose 60th or 80th birthday is on the 1st April of an assessment year would be treated as having attained the age of 60 or 80 in the previous year itself. While computing income for that previous year itself, you can take out that extended basic exemption limit for computing your taxes. Hope it is clear. Okay, and there is one more thing. As a part of February 2020 annual budget, the central government has introduced a new set of slab rates. So there is one set of slab rates which we have discussed till now, and there is another parallel set of slab rates. That's what we are going to discuss right now. Oh, confusing, right? There is no point of confusion. There are two parallel set of rate of taxes. Okay, so as per section 115 BAC of Income Tax Act, individuals and HUF have an option to pay taxes in respect of their total income at the following concessional rates. So, very simple, I will say, we have discussed basic set of taxes, that is up to 2.5 lakh 0%, then 2.5 to 5 we have discussed 5%, then from 5 to 10 we have seen 20%, then above 10 we have seen 30%. This is the normal slab rate. Okay, subjected to certain conditions and subjected to certain other points, there is another set of slab rates. That's what the Act says. And what is the another set of slab rates? That is what is mentioned under section 115 BAC of Income Tax Act 1961. So, individuals and HUF, if they have satisfied certain conditions, okay, I'm not explaining the conditions right now. The conditions and other formalities will be discussed in a very elaborate manner when we discuss computation of total income. That means chapter 8. For the time being, I'm just introducing this parallel slab rates to you. Okay, again, let me be very clear. If you are an individual or an HUF who satisfies certain conditions, okay, I'll put a star, certain conditions, then you can make use of this new set of slab rates. And what is this set of slab rates? That's what they are saying. Up to 2,50,000, your rate will be 0. 2.5 to 5%, then 5 to 7.5, 10%, then 7.5 to 10, 15%, 10 to 12.5, 20%, 12.5 to 5, 25%, above 15, 30%. Oh my God, what is this? It simply says, it is again a slab rate. Okay, say your income up to 2.5, your rate of tax will be 0%. 2.5 to 5, on that particular slab, again the normal rate of 5%. Okay, then from 5 to 7.5, your rate is at 10%. Then from 7.5 to 10, your rate is at 15%. Then from 10 to 12.5, your rate is at 20%. Then from 12.5 to 15, your rate is at 25%. Then above 15 lakh, your rate is at 30%. What do you mean by this? Simply, I'll tell you one example again. If I have a total income of 12 lakh and my age is 40 years. Then how to compute taxes? First you have to apply the normal slab rates. Okay, I think we have applied the normal slab rates and we have already found out the basic tax payable, right? So I think this is the point. So 172,500 is the basic tax payable according to our normal rate of taxes. Okay, so 172,500 is what when I apply my normal slab rate. And if I have satisfied the condition which is mentioned under 115 BAC, then I can make use of the new slab rates. And what is new slab rates? Up to 2,50,000 no rate of taxes, 0%. Then from 2.5 to 5 again up to 2.5 to 5 there is an income of 2,50,000 and again 5% is the rate of taxes for that. That is 12,500 will be the figure. Then from 5 to 7.5, from 5 to 7.5 lakhs, 10% is the rate of taxes. So again from 5 to 7.5, there is income of 2,50,000. The rate is 10%. It will be 25,000 rupees. Then from 7.5 to 10, the rate is at 15%. Again, there is an income of 2,50,000 into 15%. So the figure will be 37,500. Again, from 10 to 12.5, I have only, my total income is only 12 lakh. So from 10 to 12.5, I have only an income of 2 lakhs. Into what is the rate of tax? It is 20%. So it will be 40,000 rupees. So my total tax payable will be 1,15,000 rupees. So I need to compare. If I apply for the normal rate of taxes, 172,500 will be the final basic tax payable. It is BTP, that is basic tax payable. And if I am applying the new slab rates, I am supposed to pay only 1,15,000 as my basic tax payable. So which one should I apply? Subjected to the conditions under 115 BAC, if that conditions is favorable for me, definitely I can make use of 115 BAC. Why? Because my total tax payable is less or my basic tax payable is less. Again, sir, what are the conditions? Wait, conditions we will discuss in chapter 8. Because for teaching you that conditions, we need to move further in income tax and we need to know certain other things. That's why I'm postponing it to the chapter 8. Okay, so it is quite simple. There are two set of slab rates. Okay, you can make use of any. It is your choice. It is at your option. And if you think your normal slab rates, that is up to 2.5, 2.5 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 above. If that is called as normal, I'll call it as normal slab rates. If you think normal slab rates is beneficial, then you can make use of normal slab rate. Always you need to compare your total income with the new slab rates. And what is new slab rate? Slab rate which is mentioned under 115 BAC. And what is slab rate which is mentioned under 115 BAC? Up to 2.50, 2.5 to 5%, 5 to 7.5, 10%, 7.5 to 10, 15%, 10 to 12.5, 20%, like that. Okay, so you always need to compare your normal as well as the new slab rates. And whichever finds beneficial, you can apply. For the time being, this much of understanding is more than enough. Are you with me? Again, I haven't mentioned the conditions under 115 BAC. That definitely I will cover in chapter 8. For the time being, be patient. Okay. Yeah, be with me. That is more convenient. So let's move forward. So that's what I was saying. We were discussing the slab rates of individuals, right? So the point is, please be very careful for individuals, HUF, AOP, BOI, and AJP, that is artificial jurisdictional person. For these four assessees, there is normal slab. And for individual and HUF alone, there is a new slab which is under 115 BAC. That's what we have discussed in the previous slide. Okay. So for AOP, BOI, AJP, there is only one slab that is called normal slab rate. Hope it is clear. Be very careful. Okay. So as per 115 BAC, only individuals and HUF have an option to pay taxes as per this following table. AOP, BOI, AJP, only normal slab rate. Hope it is clear for you. You have to register this in your mind. Okay. Anyways, let's move forward. If the person is a firm or a limited liability partnership, then what is the rate of taxes? The rate of taxes will be at 30% on your total income. If you are a person, that means an LLP or a firm, your rate of taxes will be 30%. And what if you are a local authority? If you are a local authority, then your rate of tax is at 30%. Say municipality, panchayat, corporation, etc. Then the rate of tax on your total income will be always at 30%. There is no slab. There is no slab, no basic exemption limit, nothing. On your every income, you are supposed to pay taxes at 30%. That's what the act says. Let's move on. If you are a cooperative society, if you are a person being a cooperative society, then total income does not exceed rupees 10,000. Then from 0 to 10,000, your slab rate is 10%. From 0 to 10,000, rate of tax 10%. Then from 10, if your total income is more than 10 but does not exceed 20, from your 10 to 20, it is 20%. Again, it's a slab rate. And if your total income exceeds 20,000, it is 30%. Again, I'll give you one example. If I'm being a cooperative society and my total income is 60,000 rupees, this is my total income. Compute my rate of taxes. Only one slab rate. Up to 10,000, 10%, right? So up to 10K is 10,000, 10%. That means up to 10K means 10,000 rupees into 10% will give you 1,000 rupees. Then from 10 to 20, there is another 10K. On that 20%. That means 2,000. Above 20K, how much income I have? Above 20K, my income is around 40,000, right? And what is the rate? 30%. And the rate of taxes will be 12,000. So what is my total tax payable? It is 15,000 rupees is the total tax payable by me. 12,000 plus 2,014 plus 1,000, 15,000 rupees will be the total tax payable by me if I am a cooperative society and my income is 60,000 rupees. Hope it is clear. Okay. Again, if you are a person being a company, suppose you are a company, and that means a domestic company. What is domestic company? Hope you remember all Indian company or a company which earns profits from India and also declares dividend in India can also be called as a domestic company, right? So if you are a domestic company, what is the rate of tax? Again, there is one condition. If you are a domestic company and your turnover or gross receipts in the previous year 17-18 is less than or equal to 400 crore, then the rate of tax is at 25%. What do you mean by this? Say for example, I'm a domestic company. Okay, I'm a domestic company and my turnover means total sales in 2017-18, in the previous year 2017-18 was say 250 crores. 2017-18 I have an income of 250, total turnover of 250 crores. Now we are going to compute the rate of tax in previous year 2019-20. In 2019-20, for determining the rate of tax, what I have to check? What is my total turnover in the previous year 17-18? If it is less than 400 crores, then the rate of tax is at 25%. Otherwise, if it is more than 400 crores, my rate of tax will be at 30%. That's what the act says. If my turnover in 17-18, this 17-18 is a fixed year. And what if I'm a new company, then 17-18 turnover will be 0, right? And for new companies, there are certain other provisions in Income Tax Act, which is mentioned under 115 BAA and BAB of Income Tax Act 1961, which will be covered in your final leg. For your inter, it is not 115 BAA and BAB is not applicable for your inter. But for your finals, there will be 115 BAA and BAB. So for the time being, you don't need to worry about those provisions. Okay, for the time being, just think like this. The 17-18 is a fixed year. Okay, for determining your rate of tax in any subsequent years, the criteria which you have to check is whether your turnover in 17-18 previous year is less than or equal to 400 crores. If your turnover in 17-18 is less than or equal to 400 crores, then your rate of tax after all subsequent years will be 25%. And what if your turnover is more than, say, instead of 250 crores, my turnover is say 500 crores. Then what will happen? My rate of tax will be at 30%. It is as simple as that. Okay, again, so that's what they are saying here. If the total turnover or gross receipts in the previous year 17-18 is less than or equal to 400 crores, then rate of tax is at 25% on total income. It is not slab rate, flat rate. Again, in other cases, That simply means what your turnover is more than 400 crores in 1780, your rate of taxes will be at 30%. Okay. And what if you are a foreign company? If you are a foreign company, then the rate of tax will be at 40%. That simply means you are a company other than a domestic company. Then always the rate of tax will be at what rate? At 40% rate. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching the video. Take care.